Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how you can consistently build winning campaigns, whether they be lead generation, CPA, Amazon, or any other campaigns, by understanding some key advanced marketing principles and translating them into your lead gen pages. This video is not going to be very long, but it's going to contain a ton of valuable information, so I suggest you remove all distractions and give it your full attention. All right, let's dive straight in. The first thing I'd like to highlight is the fundamental mistake that the vast majority of marketers make, especially less experienced ones. They wrongly believe that creating a simple lead generation page alone is enough. It is not. In fact, it's not even close. Just having a simple opt-in page, some good copy, and a call to action is no longer sufficient. It used to be at one time, but people have seen so many of the same old traditional lead gen pages that they longer react in the same way as before. Sure, you still get results, but there are a lot of conversions you're leaving on the table. So I'm going to give you a crash course on integrating the most advanced marketing principles into your landing pages so you can maximize your conversions. Advanced sales and marketing has consistently shown that people have always been more comfortable with buying and interacting with people in real life as compared to behind a screen. This varies person to person, but the general trend has always been this. The reason behind this is that when you're talking to a person in real life, you have the ability to build a rapport with them. This rapport development is what makes the purchasing decision a lot easier. And while people may justify the purchases they make on logic, they make their purchasing decisions on emotion. Rapport development is the secret key to tapping into people's emotions. This is why video has become the preferred mode of selling online. It allows you to replicate a real-life environment and lets you easily build rapport with your prospects. So essentially, the real big trick to getting your pages to convert better is to employ rapport development techniques by integrating them into your lead gen campaigns. The first question you probably have is, how exactly do I build rapport? Let's first explore the science of rapport development. Rapport is essentially a state of harmonious understanding with an individual or a group of individuals. Everyone from great teachers, great salespeople to politicians, leaders are very good at building rapport. This allows them to influence other people. They do this first by starting a discussion in the mind of their prospects. They raise an issue or a question that gets the prospect thinking. They speak to them in the voice of their thoughts and get them to focus on a particular idea or problem. They then begin to trigger emotions at the right time by talking about emotionally charged topics, like how people feel in a particular situation, channeling their anger, frustration, desire, and fears into that particular problem. They show them that they too have the same anger or frustration or desire or fears and become one with the prospect. They then leverage the prospect's senses through sound and visuals to re-emphasize, prove, and establish the message they're trying to get across. This creates what we call rapport. You're one with the prospect. You have what's called commonality with the prospect. You now have credibility with them and feel their pain. So you begin to develop a harmonious understanding. This rapport becomes a powerful amount of energy that is then channeled into action. Now, you're probably wondering that while this all sounds very good, how the hell do I take this theory and apply it to marketing? Well, that's what we're here for. Let's now take this and bring it down to our marketing, to our lead gen, CPA, Amazon, or any other promotion campaigns, and see exactly how you can execute this. There are several ways to take these techniques of rapport development and implement them into your marketing. Let's explore these one by one. All you need to do to get ideas is to think of real-life selling environments and then see how you can emulate such an experience online. For example, stores use very soothing music to make buyers more comfortable. Some studies have shown that by just background music, you can increase your conversions by over 50%. So adding nice, non-intrusive background music to your landing pages really helps getting your prospects' full attention and making them focus on your offer. This also triggers the right harmonious emotions, which are crucial to rapport development. Likewise, instead of just using written instructions, using vocal instructions to call to actions or to guide people through a particular offer allows them to be at ease with you because you're answering all the questions that they're thinking about. If you're not making them do all the thinking for themselves, you're guiding them by removing all the friction to taking action. Copywriters call this the greased slide. People are already on the slide. They're on your offer, but you just need to grease the slide so they complete the journey to action without any hiccups, without getting stuck. They go smoothly into your call to action. Another powerful example is using the power of background videos to demonstrate a particular product. In real-life selling environments, people see a particular product in action. They can hold and try out a camera. They can see it, feel it, and experience it. This triggering of their sense evokes harmonious emotions. You can do the same by showing someone using the product in a background video while you reach out to them and explain how they can get one too. The examples I've mentioned above are just a start. The biggest advantage of in-person selling as compared to online selling is that you're physically present where your prospect is. And without doing any work, you already have commonality with them. You are local. You are in close proximity to them. The internet is a global community. People can be from anywhere in the world, and while this is beautiful, it takes away some commonality, and you feel detached. To overcome this, your marketing message should be localized. Just mentioning their city alone can have a massive impact on your prospects. They no longer feel detached. They feel like this is for them. You develop rapport. Likewise, the advantage of being in the same place as your prospect is that you speak in a way they do. Your message is crafted based upon the region. Walmart style works like gangbusters in the U.S., but the same approach bombed when they tested it in Germany. Do your marketing campaigns address prospects from different regions based on what they like? They should. Your lead gen pages should be for a particular audience. They should be localized. Every country has a different sense of value. They have different currencies, and they're comfortable with different terminology. All of these small differences together have a massive impact on the prospect, because in today's internet marketing world, you only have a few seconds to reach out to your prospect. If you develop commonality and as a result rapport with them, you'll have them for customers for life. If they don't, they'll leave before even a full minute passes. I'd now like to mention unfortunate reality that you all will confront when you go ahead and execute these lessons into your campaigns. Most lead gen page builders out there do not follow you to effectively tap into these emotions or build rapport because of the very basic features they allow. The pages they allow you to build do not bridge the gap between the screen and real life. They only give you the ability to connect with your prospects at a very basic emotional level and not take full advantage of the potential impact and influence you can have on your prospects. Also, while all of this may come off as overwhelming, it's very easy when you actually begin to execute it. And before you get your hands dirty, in our next video, you'll see some real-life campaigns that employ these techniques very effectively. We'll dissect each of the components in front of you and show you the sort of results they're getting so you can begin your own optimization journey. Now, a lot of you may be thinking that you shouldn't spend so much time on optimization and instead just use that time to create more campaigns. While having multiple campaigns is a great way to increase your total revenue, it also increases your costs. The real variable that matters in all business is the return on investment you get. If you make $100 from every $75 you spend, sure, you could make a lot of money by increasing your spend. But what you could make $150 from the same $75 or even $250? What if you were to increase your spend after you've got an increased return on investment? The results will be far more significant. That's why you should focus so much on rapport development, because you can double your income without any increase in your costs. It's very powerful, and in our next video, we'll dissect some massively high return on investment campaigns in front of you. In fact, in the next video, we'll even dissect a campaign that makes over $8,000 per month. Till then, we've got a profit checklist for you to download that will allow you to analyze and instantly critique any lead gen page to see how well it develops rapport, so you can instantly see how you can double conversions overnight.